I'll leave that to you two.
Where? All right, then where do you
expertise?
Where do you see the Celtics at the end of the season? Do you see them?
I mean, you gotta compete with the Bucks again. You know, that's the thing. And if you can keep up with them and Giannis, man, then you're good. But then you also got to think about Philly is not that far behind us. They're at 21-10, and they got big men.
Yep.
They defend. They also have Al Horford now, so they took that. You know, he didn't stay. I gotta say the best thing to do was honestly to let Kyrie walk. As much as Kyrie is a good player and stuff, but his attitude sucks. His persona of how he portrays himself sucks. You know, he wanted to go be part of a power team with Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant's not even there right now.
Yep. You're
not going to get him for at least another year. And then what? You got to think about it. It's not Kyrie's team. It's definitely KD's team.
Quick fact on that. The Nets actually have a better record when it comes to not having
him on the court, yeah.
Than as opposed to having him. I'm pretty sure they're 11.
We were the same way.
They're 15 and 13.
He's an emotional player.
It might have been changed now. I'm pretty sure they're games. But they were, last I checked, they were 11 and 5 without Kyrie, and they were, I think,
Go.
So
it was like 6 and something. Fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember what it was, but Kyrie's just a sickness in the locker room.
He's emotional.
Plain and simple.
I mean, he didn't even want to come to Boston when they were here because he was injured.
Yeah.
I honestly don't see that as a reason to not show up to Boston. I mean, yeah, what are we crazy ass fans? Hell yeah, who gives a shit? But you gotta look at it one way though, is the Celtics got a better player in return. Kemba Walker is a good player. He's at the caliber Kyrie was.
That was a great pickup. I love Kemba. I've been following him from Charlotte.
Dude, I mean, look what he did there. I mean, he was still on a shitty team.
Shit.
Dude, Kemba was the gateway to say fuck Kyrie. But Kyrie went behind our backs though and did whatever he did after he told season ticket holders last year,
"Yep,
I'm staying in Boston as long as you guys want me." But then you turn around and go with KD.
Yep.
I mean,
their biggest issue right now, I'd say center. They don't have. They got, they got Cantor, they got Tice, they got they got Taco. Taco's fucking. Taco's going to be the big man for this team, but he needs to stop being fragile.
You gotta let him play though.
He's gonna. They do have to let him play. He needs minutes. Did you see the? I'm not sure if you saw it, but there was a post the other day about Brad Stevens.
Yeah, his
He's
daughter.
on the sidelines, and he was just up in the crowd, and he got up, and the crowd was lit.
Yeah, they were taunting to make him put him in.
Yep. So
he's
gonna be the big man. He's gonna be. I don't want to say KG. But he's more of the guy.
He's a Shaq.
He's a Yao Ming, because with the height, and everything, all he has to do is to put a little bit of weight on him, and I think he'd be fine.
Yep.
He can box people out. I mean, he was doing it at UFC, man. He could get up there. He doesn't even have to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he just has to be a better defender. I got to say that. I mean, he's not that bad, but at the same time, he needs to learn to stay underneath, be there, and just pick up other guys.
Positioning wise, picking up guys. The guy's an absolute monster. All he's got to do is just, one little tiny baby hop, and
that's it. He's up.
It's in the net. He's gonna get a little bit stronger. I think he needs to put more of a post up, in the offensive zone. He needs to start, really boxing guys out, putting his muscle into it. That's pretty much it, It's small productions with him. It's small productions that he needs to work on, and he should be fine in a couple of years. Another thing I would have to say about the Celtics is probably, the younger guys. There needs to be a guy to step up. That's probably going to end up being Jayson Tatum. The kid put up 39 points tonight. Kid put up 39 points. Kid was awesome. He's good kid. Good kid. Stay in school. Don't do drugs, kids.
This show brought to you by Smack.
All right. Jayson Tatum's gonna have to come up big.
He's averaging 21 points per game.
Yep. He's definitely picking it up. He's becoming that guy, for the Celtics. Another kid is probably Brown, maybe. Brown is, I don't think he's worth the contract that they gave him, but, he can probably, turn my thoughts around.
He's a Paul Pierce type, I gotta say, because he can shoot. And,
which one?
Jaylen Brown, yeah. Because, then you gotta look at it as, I feel like Jayson Tatum is more of the, he's more of a Rondo type.
Yep.
But he doesn't have the attitude as a Rondo type. He could play, he can get in the paint, he could do, fancy things with the ball. And then Kemba Walker, man, he's the Kyrie that we needed last year.
I agree.
Gordon Hayward's coming into his own.
I wouldn't exactly put him in, like, maybe, I would put him in a Kyrie status, yes.
Ball handling wise,
I'd say he's more of a Isaiah Thomas role. I'd say he's more of an Isaiah Thomas role. He's not exactly like he's the guy.
Isaiah Thomas didn't produce after he got hurt.
That's why he got hurt. But before that, he was putting up the numbers that Kemba's doing. He's hitting those shots that are supposed to be hit. Those late game shots, those important shots. Kemba's going to be the guy to go to when it comes to a clutch play.
I gotta say, if anything, it's definitely Jayson Tatum's team though.
Interesting.
If you had to do anything good, it would be him.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Gordon Hayward needs to not continue to get hurt. But if anything, I'd just give him up and trade him away.
Absolutely.
He's putting up about 18 points per game. Not bad, but if you looked at it, where was he before he came here?
Breaking legs somewhere else.
Who?
Gordon Hayward. He was with
Hayward. He was with the Jazz.
Yeah.
He was with the Jazz.
The numbers he's putting up there, though.
Hayward is absolutely some guy that you need to trade away.
His contract is something that we just don't need on the books.
Yeah, I agree. Plus, how fragile he is. The guy's made of paper skin and glass bones. So, yeah. My leg!
I don't think we should have kept Marcus Smart either, though.
Smart is a guy that you also need.
Yeah, we definitely should have traded Nick.
Smart's a guy that you need in the locker room, though. He's a guy who can pump a crowd up.
Room? Pedro Martinez
In a Celtics
he can pump up anyone.
Oh, yeah?
Marcus Smart's only putting up 38% of his shots.
Yeah.
Come on. You got a big guy.
You tell Ty
you got a forward and a center.
Dallas game.
Oh, he can stream us.
Hitting more shots, better percentage than you are.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? The only other lowest one is a guard. And that's Tremont Waters. He's averaging 26%.
Waters is supposed to be good though.
Tiger, if you end up watching the stream,
he just needs more playing time. He's only averaging. What is he averaging per minute? It's not much though. Overall though, you need to give some of the younger guys a ball more time.
Romeo Langford came in.
Just to interject here, I'd like to thank the followers that we have. The 5 solid people that have stuck by to listen to this talk.
I don't think that's really us.
We're all watching ourselves.
Yeah.
If you're not one of us in the stream and you're in that chat, feel free to interject about a topic you'd like to hear because basketball's not my forte and like to get out of that one as soon as possible.
All right. So let's talk college playoffs then.
Oh dear God, even worse.
I'm not a big college fan.
Yeah, college is usually off the books for me. We should talk about how Nick's brother needs to make sure he picks a good college if he's watching. Probably not. Trey don't really care. I am proud of Trey. He shaved his head. He looks professional now. I thought he used to look like a little pineapple. The Weeknd's hair. He used to have the Weeknd's hair. You kind of grab the base of it and pull him out of the ground. Nothing against him. It's just that's what it reminded me of. He looked like SpongeBob's house. The pineapple on the seat. But no. Trey should hopefully go to a D1, get out of Everett, and be famous.
Yeah.
If he makes the right moves.
If he does. What? So, back to sports.
John Montella's moved to Detroit.
Sports.
He's on the practice squad.
I know, but it's still better than us.
So
he went to Detroit after Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, he went to a different school after to finish his masters.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Masters in what?
Yo, John Montellis, if you ever watch this, man, shout out to you, bro.
Wait,
those playing days back
what,
in every
bro?
So Nazo wants us to go back to what's next after Brady.
Bro,
But we already did that.
Yeah.
hey,
What's next after Brady is we're gonna just go down the fucking drain. That's what that is.
Actually, you know what we didn't talk about, which is a big concern for a lot of Patriots fans, is if Brady goes, does Belichick leave as well? Same season. Do you think he leaves? Do you think he hands the reins to his son?
Nope.
Or do you think he stays?
Dude, his son's definitely not getting the reins. That's going to Josh McDaniels.
It'll go to Josh McDaniels or Gerard Mayo.
I don't know. His son.
Gerard,
His
See
son's
Gerard Mayo going in.
Gerard Mayo could definitely be a defensive coordinator. I don't think that they would hand it right over to him. Josh McDaniels has proved himself in Denver. He got screwed over because when Peyton Manning got called over, they just let him go and walk too. That if you had kept Josh McDaniels with Peyton Manning, just think how better that would have been.
Do you
Better
think
play
now
call.
Patricia begs for a job back?
Yo, fuck Patricia. Fuck that guy.
I give that a year.
By the way,
I give that a year.
Lowry
They don't-
says the jerseys for the Bees are trash.
Well, so is Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
Yeah.
Are you from?
Thoughts on Antonio
Mike
Brown.
Cataldo.
Mike-
Oh!
In there.
I love
Thoughts
it.
on Antonio Brown.
Antonio
That he,
All right,
besides the
hold on.
fact that he screwed over Nick in the fantasy world.
He fucked me over too. The guy fucked me over too.
If
I
you
just
just-
good. I drafted him like.
Have you
fucking,
heard
like, third.
anything since after that media strike? There's been nothing.
No, he has.
He did apologies.
Well, I know he did apologies, but I'm saying, like, after all that, the talkings all stopped. The people who were trying to sue him, they all disappeared. Everything.
Because he
was-
went to the Patriots.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. That's
we're
my
talking.
thing.
We're talking about after the Patriots.
But, like, after the Patriots, all
The
the
last-
cases disappeared.
Because
haven't heard of him.
he got released.
Well, exactly.
If you
Yeah,
look at
because
it,
he
the
got
same
released.
thing happened to
He-
Randy
he's
Moss
still-
when he came here.
He's still getting all.
But
the
then he shit talked
accusations.
Robert Kraft instead, and then
Because he got
went
released.
the wrong way. And then he said, "Well, if you're gonna let me, you might as well let me earn my money. So let me come back and play."
I agree to that fact, though. If you're going to lose a grievance to somebody, make them earn their damn money. I mean, you're just letting somebody just walk around now. With what? How much did he get? Like $30 million?
15, I think.
It was
That
like
would have been guaranteed?
It was a guaranteed $9 million. Contract was $30 million, I think. Pretty sure.
So you got to think, though, right? You never gave him a chance.
$30 million was for Oakland.
Yeah, 15.
$30 million was
us, I
Oakland. 15 was us.
Let's
Yes.
look it up.
Thoughts on Antonio Brown, though? One, he's a fucking basket case. The guy's an absolute idiot. Do I think he wants to play football? Yes. Do I think he is okay to play football? Probably not.
Is he going back to college?
Another guy
Probably.
who he's probably like is fucking Josh Gordon.
Well, my thing is, what now? AB's gone off the
So
books for the
hold on real
Pats.
quick before we go with that. Is he got handed a $30 million contract with Oakland, then a $15 million contract with us. In the end, he only received
$158,000.
oh yeah,
So he got
$158,000.
He
Whores.
had $5 million guaranteed, and then the rest was I believe
Incentives,
$4 million in incentives if they I believe made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, which
So-
they very well did.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
All you had to do was put down your fucking phone. That's all you had to do.
A lot of people are saying, well, moving away from AB, who do the Pats approach? Because I know there's been talks of the Pats going in to jump in and get Odell if he decides to leave Cleveland.
I would like to
A
see
lot of
Odell.
people are
I would
saying
love to see
go
Odell.
after AJ Green so he doesn't resign with Cincinnati.
AJ Green just got hurt though.
He did, but that's also why he hasn't played this whole season so he can recover. So he's gonna go.
Look,
into next season
AJ Green,
hopefully
though,
better.
is every year he breaks his fucking foot.
Well, stop breaking his foot. Maybe they need to fix the turf.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
stop breaking the foot. It's that fucking easy.
Just tell your foot, get it together. All right.
I would
Now,
like
but-
to see. I would like to see Odell.
But the thing is, are you prepared to pay Odell?
Here's
risk media again because he can be a media person, big time.
Yeah, there hasn't really been much
Now
aside from
because
his,
he's in Cleveland.
aside
and
from
he's-
his flashy watches.
well, that
which nobody
because
should fucking care
he hasn't
about.
done anything in Cleveland. There's been nothing for him to be on the media for. He's been
Oh yeah.
poops.
I mean, if you
it's
look at it
Cleveland.
this way, there's one person that I think that, he wanted to play this year but thought maybe give it another year, is Des Bryant.
I would like
I
Des
think
Bryant,
I think
but
the
he
Patriots
hasn't
would give
played
him a
in-
1 year deal, at a minimum just to see what he could do. I wouldn't say they're gonna guarantee him all his money, but I mean, Des Bryant though would be a great fit because he could ball.
7-0 Chiefs, by the way.
He could ball.
All right, here's one. Running backs.
Oh, Mahomes with the
Le'Veon Bell, free agent. After
absolute mess, garbage fire. Don't approach it.
You think the Jets drop him?
Would they keep him?
I thought he signed a multi-year deal with the Jets.
I mean, even so, even if he wasn't, would you keep him after this season? Would you? He was shit.
I mean,
he's on the fucking Jets.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
They got no fucking line.
First of all, let's put it this way: you have to rebuild your line.
4
if you want
years,
to keep
$52
Bell.
million that he got with the Jets.
Would you, if you were Bell, want to leave the Jets after
Bill's
just
max
talked
value
mad
was $61
crap?
million.
You know, he left the Steelers. Cool. James Conner didn't pan out so well. What would you do for that? Would you think that Bell would require to get out of there? Would he request to leave? You know, would he say...
Le'Veon Bell got...
I mean, it looked like he just wanted the money, to be honest with you.
No, he took less than what the Steelers offered him.
No, he took less than what he wanted from the Steelers and went to the Jets. He wanted the guaranteed money. That's why.
All right.
But Antonio Brown, technically, if he stayed in Pittsburgh, was technically playing for free the last year.
Well, no, Bell was. Not AB.
No, AB was playing for free. That's why he left and got a new contract.
Confusing?
I'm just saying. I mean, if we're on the topic of like contracts and stuff, in the Steelers not paying, it was AB
well, no, I'm just
too.
saying the reason that Bell left was because he wanted the guaranteed money. Me and you have had this talk before because I had complained about how he held out on the Steelers only to leave and go to the Jets for less money.
He wanted out basically in. If you look at it this way, you go to a job. They give you XYZ amount of money.
Millions, please.
No, your review comes up, right? They don't bump you. They don't bump you, and then you're just sitting there, pay at the same pay rate for 3-4 years, and you're not getting a raise. He had 2-3 other contracts with them, and barely got shit. So you're trying to tell me you're one of the top people in the league, you don't want the money? I mean, yes, we know that sports is, we shouldn't be talking about them millions and millions of dollars, but let's say though it was 40,000, you know what I mean?
I just think if you're gonna take that money, regardless of the O-line, you gotta produce. You have to. You can't just come in, take all this money, and just not. Like, he was really bad. I get that it's the Jets, but his numbers were nowhere near.
He's still putting up fantasy points.
He is, but not what you need, not what you should see from Le'Veon Bell. Everyone who took him in fantasy leagues has been disappointed.
He needs a contending football team. That's why he needs a team.
He needs an O-line.
That is going
you got to look at it this way, right? He's been the whole team because he didn't have a quarterback for a while because he was out.
Well, he was seeing ghosts, man. Would you play if you were seeing ghosts?
All right,
yeah, shout out to Josh Donald, man. Just saying you saw ghosts, bro. You ever see this, bro? Shout out to you, bro, man. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard a football player say.
I was seeing ghosts.
But besides, who's that coach there? Practice? Not a game.
All right, we gotta look at
this season. Free agency running back, if you want. There's also LeSean McCoy.
Kenyon Drake's going free.
McCoy, man.
Kenyon Drake, yes.
Would you reproach Kenyon Drake? I might. He's been having a blow up since he left.
Melvin Gordon.
Kenyon's a solid pickup. Well, Melvin Gordon's not going to get what he wants. We all know that because he held out to begin with and not had a great comeback, to be honest with you. Chargers are going to miss the playoffs. We all know that. They're 5-10.
You can probably do Jay Ajayi, former Patriot.
You could, but I think that he's kind of... He'd be a backup.
He's a little off the wall.
He'd also be a backup. He wouldn't become a main starter.
He's a little bit better than fucking.
Well, no. What I'll tell you is that
Michelle, dude, he had a great year last year.
Yeah, he did, and then he's been shit. But the thing is the Patriots have four running backs.
He's like a fucking Welker.
But the thing is, you got 4 running backs. Pick 2 and move on. Or at least 3 for a backup in case
you got to think though. If we had the line that we had last year,
fucking Michelle, you got White, you got 4 running backs. That's why picking a running back as fantasy for the Patriots was a nightmare. You couldn't. Cooper's going to be a free agent. Is that right?
Amari Cooper.
I would jump on that.
Maybe a possible Danny Amendola.
You could probably also get Cobb for cheap. He's a veteran. You could throw him a couple here and there when you need it. Go check out the tight ends. That's what we need to see. Carr is a free agent. That's Austin Carter, man. Tight ends for Patriots.
Austin Hooper.
Hooper's
pretty good.
Hooper will be a free agent.
They'll
but he's a risk.
retain him over there.
They might not. I heard some talks that they're not really too happy with his play, but it's possible. Really not anyone I know. Eric Ebron, Patriots could pick him up and probably play better over in Boston.
I wouldn't.
Really no one.
Even if you take Le'Veon Bell in a trade.
Davis is going free agency. I think he's retiring though.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry, free agent from Los Angeles Chargers.
They won't
I
let
would
him
make
go.
a bid on him. The thing is also when you talk about the Patriots, they don't want to pay anyone. So you'd have to look for someone that's on a discount, or Pats are not going to acquire him.
But it's like, what do you give up though? If you acquire a tight end, what do you give up? Mostly your draft picks.
Draft pick or prospect too. They have 3 tight ends.
What's the point? The Patriots can't fucking draft anyways.
I know. So.
Honestly, I don't think Hollister's bad.
Who? Hollister? Seattle?
No.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, we should have kept him too, though. Lacoste then, right?
Yeah, Lacoste.
See, I'm all fucked up.
I was like, Hollister's
Lacoste didn't do bad last game.
Well, the thing is, again, we're getting to the point where...
They looked at it like, okay, we got these guys here. Who's the next...
nice pickup.
Who's the next Gronk?
Well, that's the thing. There's not going to be another Gronk. That's what Brady's too. That's why Brady doesn't trust his tight ends, because they're not Gronk. They're not a Gronk. If they were a Gronk, then he'd be thrown to them. I can't believe Bortles is already going to be a free agent. That better not be true.
He only signed a 1 year.
Dak's going to be retained.
Yep, Dak. Drew Brees.
Brandon Allen. Drew Brees. Let's get Brees on the Patriots for a year.
Teddy Bridgewater. Like I said, voided.
Well, yeah, they're going to
Ryan Izzo.
Yeah.
Izzo was good when he was healthy. I'm pretty sure he got hurt. Case Keenum to the Pats.
Fuck that.
Take Tannehill. Tannehill. I'd slot him in.
Another possible QB would be, I'd probably say Mariota.
No.
For the Pats?
No.
I would take Tannehill over Mariota.
Oh,
There's a possibility.
Did you not see Tannehill just tackle the show someone? I'd take Tannehill.
I've been seeing a lot of...
Listen, I would slot in Tannehill because he's actually been on fire since he's entered the organization over there. If they don't retain him, they're nuts.
There you go. Eli Manning.
Oh, just let him sit the dumpster out back.
I'll let him fucking... I'll sign him to the team just to hold fucking Stidham's jockstrap. Just to hold Stidham's jockstrap. There you go.
This cat's gonna jump on Nick. I can see it. Oh, I was looking.
Been jumping on me all night.
Dave's like, at least it's not me.
I know the cat's been jumping me all fucking night.
So basically, it comes down to what are they gonna go after? What are they gonna get?
Your biggest thing is gonna have to be tight ends.
It is.
First off, it's gonna be tight ends. Well, I wouldn't say the biggest. It's probably gonna be second biggest. But
could you imagine had it been an era where we had Gronk and Hernandez, had Hernandez not fucked up, they would have had many more rings. They probably would have been indestructible.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Aaron Hernandez was a ridiculous tight end.
I liked Hernandez.
You got Gronk on the other tight end, and then you got all the wide receiver core that they had. That would have been ridiculous. Because how are you going to guard all those offensive weapons? How are you going to guard Gronk and Hernandez?
We also had a lot of offensive weapons the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget the year we had Moss and we went to the Super Bowl and we still got our asses kicked.
Well, I'm not talking about Moss.
You know what I mean? So we've had weapons and still places with it.
I know, but I still think I would have liked to see it had Aaron Hernandez not fucked himself over and done that.
Look, he was fucked in the head. He was gay.
He was gang life, thug life, whatever it was.
Shout out to Hernandez's family out there.
Love you guys, but not him. It was just such a waste,
Gang.
I mean, there was that kid in the draft. Went out and partied after he got signed, and someone shot him. I forget what his name was too, but he was in the NFL draft.
Yeah, don't forget. We've had 3 killers in the NFL. All right, we had Aaron Hernandez. All right, we had O.J. Simpson.
Oh God!
And don't forget Ray Lewis. Even though I love Ray Lewis,
O.J. was acquitted.
Yeah, but I mean, he definitely killed her. And then
Nick was there.
Because he was there.
Nick was watching through the window. He just didn't testify.
Nope. And you didn't see this video either.
OJ's about to stalk Nick at his house.
And then Ray Lewis, man, how do you go to a club and not know that somebody shot somebody or you didn't know shit? He's the only person that I know that can kill somebody and still be in the NFL, win 2 Super Bowls, and go to the Hall of Fame.
Right.
So, I mean, after all the shit Josh Gordon do, smoking weed and shit, Ray Lewis out there killing people, it still had a job.
How about this Michael Vick to the Pro Bowl thing?
Everyone's petitioning to get him out of there.
How about that?
Who's
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick.
Everyone's still pissed off about the animal cruelty, which I don't blame him.
Michael Vick is what is he supposed to be doing? He's
quarterback, I think, isn't he?
No, he's probably one of the captains.
Yeah,
he's like some type of captain for the Pro Bowl.
But everyone's against it because of the animal cruelty charge on him.
Yeah.
He got another one?
No, but just no one's letting go of that
Oh,
path.
dude, he went to jail, came back, and still played in the football league after that.
Yeah, and no one was happy about it from what I heard. So, I mean, it didn't last. I don't think he lasted very long when he came back from jail, though.
No.
I think he played.
Yeah,
one
no,
season.
he still played like 7 seasons after that.
I thought it was one season. Then he
No.
was done.
No, he played a little bit
Google.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget he was with Philly for a while,
Yeah, I forgot.
and then he
went to
backed
Philly.
Yeah, but I
up
don't think he
in
didn't play,
Pittsburgh. Yeah, he did. He started for
Philly?
Philly.
Yeah, he was.
I could have sworn he was the backup at Philly.
Yeah, Mike Vick will serve as Pro Bowl captain despite a popular
Devil
petition.
Dog.
Vic and
calling for
Kaepernick
his
start
removal.
their own team.
Yeah, Vic and Kaepernick should go ahead and play for their own team. They'll create one.
Yeah, so
They'll
Mike.
be the 1-2 quarterback.
I mean,
Alright.
you got to look at it this way, right? Yeah, he had a bad past. He overcame that. He went back, played in the league. I mean, he's a captain. All he's doing is telling people, like, do this, do that, or I picked this person to be on my team. This is my Pro Bowl team. What's the problem with him
To be
coaching
honest,
something?
I'm a little bit angry that I didn't realize he was still playing. I would have been a lot more angry about this. I would have liked to see you go to jail, get the hell off the football field, to be honest with you.
That would be half the NFL.
I know. It's shocking. But, Kareem Hunt karate kicked some girl. Apparently that was the reason he was suspended.
Yep.
Apparently people just going around kicking people. In the elevator they punch him out.
So he last played in 2015.
I'm more angry about this, Nick. Why don't you give me more evidence?
So he played.
Really?
He played from.
I'm signing another
pretty
petition to have those
All
games erased.
All right, so people. No, the fucked up part, right, is he played from 2001 until 2006, right? He goes to jail for 3 years, gets out, and automatically gets signed by Philadelphia.
Meanwhile, Kaepernick just can't even get back on a team because he took a knee.
I've been ready for 3 years. I've been denied for 3 years.
Yeah, I was spot
You're
on.
going to be out for another 3 years, too.
All right, so I was spot on. He played 7 more years, right? So from 2012 to 2009, 2012, he started at least 10 games per season. Up until about 2014, and then he backed up in 2015.
Pouring you over there, Tubi?
And he played in the playoffs that year when Vic went down.